everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina and today is my new Empties challenge. Last year I did a reverse rouge challenge where I wanted to finish up $1,000 worth of product and spend less than that, and ultimately we crushed it. We crushed it really early actually. I think we finished the goal in like August of last year. So this year, me and my friend Crystal here on YouTube and just in life in general are deciding to do a new challenge. So we are calling this the Ultimate Reverse Rouge. Is that what we're calling it? Oh crap, I forgot, my phone's over there charging. Hang on, let me go check. I need to stop being lazy. Okay, yes, that's what we're calling it. Ugh, get it together, Christina. We're calling it the Ultimate Reverse Rouge. So basically we're just doubling what I did last year. So this year, my Reverse Rouge challenge with Crystal is going to be, we're gonna finish up $2,000 worth of product. I'm including makeup, skincare, and hair care in mine. And then we want to spend $1,000 or less. So basically half the goal. I'm gonna shoot for doing less than $1,000, but we'll see how that goes. So like I said, me and Crystal are doing this. Definitely make sure to go check out her channel. I'll have everything linked down below, including her Instagram and her YouTube. Definitely go send her some love. Check this out. I love Empties challenges because I just feel like it's nice to see how much you can actually use in a year. My only rules and stipulations for this is I am going to be including makeup, body care, skincare, hair care in my spending and in what I use up. I'm doing both, so this will be a challenge. I am, however, not including my BoxyCharms this year. I did that last year, but I do a BoxyCharm wrap up at the end of the year, so I know how much I spend on BoxyCharm annually, so I'm okay with that. I'm dismissing that value from what I spend in a month. I want to make sure what I'm actually spending outside of BoxyCharm is less than $1,000 because I already know what I'm going to spend for the year for BoxyCharm and I'm okay with that. The only other thing I'm not going to be including is repurchases, which I don't have that many that I repurchase constantly, but you guys know my COSRX AHA and BHA toner is always repurchased. I'm not going to include that in my makeup purchases because I literally always have it and it's the only toner I buy. So that's not really a purchase that I feel like I need to be aware of. It's basically anything else that's not a repurchase. So my toner and my SPF are like the two things that I always repurchase. It's always the same product. It's always the same price. So I'm not going to be aware of that. Because of that, I will also not be including those in my empties total. It will be in my year-long empties at the end of the year, but it will not be in my total for the months. And I think now that's everything. This was a very long intro. So before we jump into all of the products I've already finished for January, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button because I do upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I don't want you guys to miss out on any of my videos if these are interesting to you. Did I say what time? I upload at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. I'm all over the place. I'm filming really early today, and where's my coffee? And I'm still drinking coffee. Look at my cute little Pikachu mug. For everyone who ever asks, this little Pikachu mug is from the Nintendo store in New York. I think you can get it on their website still, but it's the cutest. He has lipstick on his head now. Anyways, let's just hop into what I've already finished and spent in January. So if you guys were here last year, then my stolen Ulta bag will look familiar. It's a long story, but this is where I keep all of my empties for the month. I don't have that many for January. I typically do these every other month, but let me know in the comments, do you like these bi-monthly or every month you want to see what I'm using up? Just let me know. Last year I did bi-monthly. I can do it monthly this year. I don't really mind, but I just wanted to kind of show you what I've already finished up for this month and what I've already spent, which I bought stuff this morning, so we're off to a great start. So the first empty that I have for the year is one that I really wanted to include in last year's overall empties, and it's my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. This was the first one I ever bought, and you guys know how much I love this primer. This is actually something that I bought today. I bought another replacement because I'm psycho about this primer. This is my favorite primer hands down right now. It's only $8 and it's phenomenal. I finished this right at the beginning of the month. So it was right after I did my year-long empties. So it was right on the cusp, but this was pretty much finished in 2019. It just took a couple days extra. But this is my first empties for 2020 and how fitting it is that it's this guy. Second thing that I finished up is another makeup product, and I'm pretty sure this one was in a Project Pan, which is why it's gone, maybe. I don't know, but it's my Colourpop No Filter powder. Now I don't have any issues finishing up powder. Powder I get through really quickly, so it's no surprise that this guy is in here. But this guy I finished up right at the beginning of the month as well, and he retails for $9. So we're getting there, we're ticking away on that 2,000 slowly. So I do have a COSRX AHA BHA toner. I'm not including this in the price. These retail for $17, but it was a repurchase, but I did finish one this month. No surprise, I go through these a lot. I go through these like every 2 months, and then I have another one. So no surprise, but this guy is not included in my total because it is a repurchase. I'm also not including when I buy one of these just because it's always there. But just wanted to show that I did finish this as well. Next item is a skincare item. This is my niacinamide serum from Fourth Ray Beauty. This guy retails for $15, and I really liked this serum. I'm not really 100% sure what niacinamide is, not gonna lie to you. This came in a duo set with a hyaluronic acid, which I got it because I love hyaluronic acid. It was the first set that I had bought trying the Fourth Ray Beauty one. And now I'm just purchasing the hyaluronic acid on its own, so I won't be repurchasing this guy because I'm really, again, not really sure what it is. I probably should have looked it up. I probably have looked it up at some point, but I've already forgotten. Didn't really see a difference with my skin really with this guy. Again, not really sure what it does, so I won't be repurchasing it, but it was a fine serum. It felt good on the skin, it smelled good. It did fine. It didn't break me out, but I don't really know what it's supposed to do otherwise. Next item is another skincare item, and this is the Eyes Baby Anti-Aging Eye Cream from Fleur & B. This little guy retails for $28, and this is a local company to me. They are located in California, and they use all natural products, which is why these are a little bit more expensive. It's also a small indie company, but they are cruelty-free. They're, I think, vegan, and they are completely natural products. I really enjoyed this. I thought it did a really good job of moisturizing my skin. Unfortunately, I didn't see much of a difference with the anti-aging properties, and I know that you need to use skincare a little longer, but I am using an eye cream right now that I immediately saw a difference within 2 weeks. This guy, I didn't see that much of a difference. If anything, I was worried it was too heavy because of how thick and moisturizing it was for how delicate my under eyes are. So I won't be repurchasing this either, but a lot of their other products I'm definitely thinking about repurchasing, especially their moisturizing cream, like their facial moisturizer is really good. But as far as the anti-aging eye cream, not a huge fan of it. This next item is another item that's a repurchase. I just realized that it will probably continually be a repurchase all year, and that's my number 7 cleansing balm. So I'm not including the price in today's total either because ew, there's a hair on it. Anyways, I will not be including this in the total for today. This retails for $9.99. This will not be in my overall 2000 goal because I will probably continually repurchase this. This is what I'm using in my bathroom right now, but I do, again, want to show you that I've used one. Next item is something from Living Proof, and this is a hair care item. I'm pretty sure I got this in a BoxyCharm, but it's the Full Dry Volume Blast Dry Texturizing Spray, basically. I really liked this. Anytime I use this, my husband noticed that my hair was fuller, which is ridiculous because he doesn't notice anything about my hair typically. But anytime I use this, he's like, wow, your hair looks really voluminous today, because as you guys can see, I have very thin, very fine hair. Actually, we're on day 3 right now of hair, so it's looking extra flat. But he always noticed when I wore this, so I have to say it must work, because if my husband notices, who notices nothing about hair, it's doing something. I did really like this. Unfortunately, this is quite expensive to me. This retails for $29, and it's just a little expensive. I may eventually go back to it, but not really looking to spend that much money on a texturizing spray right now. So unfortunately, not a repurchase yet, but seriously debating it. Next item is another skincare item, and it's one you should recognize if you watch my Project Pan videos, and it's my Fleur & B Nectar of the Sea Serum. So I did just finish this up in my Project Pan. I'm a huge fan of vitamin C serums in general. They do a lot of really good things for your skin. They fade things on your skin just generally. It's good to help with UV protection for your skin. Just make sure you use your SPF. Use your SPF. This does a lot of really good for your skin. I always have a vitamin C serum on hand, and this one was really good. Again, Fleur & B is all natural, so the product smells very natural. That's the only thing about this that I would say is a con, in my opinion, is it has a very herbally smell. It doesn't smell bad, it's just you notice it in comparison to other vitamin C serums, but it is still overall very good. And this guy retails for $28 as well. Again, higher price tag because they are more natural products, but I do actually feel like this helped my skin a lot. I could see a visible difference in my redness on my cheeks especially, and again, it's just good for your skin. Next product is another makeup product, and it's another one you should recognize from my project pan, and it's my Smashbox Primer Water. So I did finish this in my project pan as well, and I'm really glad. I held on to this product for forever because it is more expensive for a setting spray, and I was like, you know what, I just want to cherish it. But I had this for like 2 years. It's 2 years too long, but I am glad I got to use it. I liked it better as a primer spray rather than a setting spray, and I would probably repurchase this if I was made of money, but right now, definitely not. So I don't think I'll be repurchasing this for a while. It's just a little too expensive for what it does and for what it is, and right now it's just not worth it. It retails for $32, which I just feel like to spray on your face is kind of expensive because I go through like this kind of stuff really quickly when I do use it. So yeah, $32 is a lot. Next item in here is my Dove body wash, which you also would have seen in my project pan. Didn't look up how much this guy retails for. I'm pretty sure this guy retails for like $7 at Walmart is where I got it. So not too bad for a body wash. I finished this up and I will not be repurchasing it because I'm not buying any shower products that are packaged anymore. I'm only going to be using like bars of soap that aren't packaged, so things from like Lush and all of that. I'm trying to go as packaging free in my shower as humanly possible to kind of help with the amount of waste I do create, especially being a beauty YouTuber. So I'm just trying to be more aware. So I will not be repurchasing this for that reason. It's not a bad product, it's just I'm trying to eliminate some more waste, you know? Next product that I finished is my OPI Natural Nail Base Coat. I've had this thing for forever, and it looks like there's still some at the bottom, but it's basically just gloop at this point. And I know you can put something in it, acetone. Can you put acetone in this? Is that what you put in? That seems counterintuitive to me, but I've had this for literally like 5 years, so I think I'm okay with it. I've basically almost finished the entire bottle. I ordered a new base coat today from a cruelty-free company, and I feel really good about that purchase, so I feel okay about this. It's basically empty, so I'm counting this as an empty. This guy retails for $10.49, and I feel like I've had it for so long. I feel like I got my money's worth out of it, and I'm just glad to move it out. I don't get through nail products very often. It only took me all month to repaint my nails finally. I'm really bad about being kind to my hands and my nails. I'm just really rough, so I do want to make a better effort with painting my nails this year and just making sure my hands look nice and presentable, especially for you guys because you see a lot of close-ups, but I'm really bad about it. I keep them clean, but otherwise I'm pretty rough. So I'm gonna move this guy out. Will not be repurchasing from OPI. I don't think their products don't impress me that much. I'm not sure if they're cruelty-free off the top of my head, but it's just a really high price tag, and I've never been that impressed with them. And then the next thing is another hair care product, and this is a Batiste dry shampoo. This is in the tropical scent. These guys retail for about $8 or less depending on where you get them. I try to usually buy mine at TJ Maxx if I can because it's more affordable, but they do usually retail for $8 thereabout. Batiste is my favorite dry shampoo. I keep trying other ones and I always end up going back to it. This is the only one that makes my hair actually feel clean. I don't know what it is. My hair just disagrees with so many dry shampoos, and as soon as I run out of this one and I try a new one, I can always tell a difference, and not a good difference typically. So I will probably end up going back to Batiste anyways. Hopefully they're cruelty free. Yes, they are cruelty free, so I will be going back to Batiste. I think this is the only dry shampoo that I actually enjoy, unfortunately, which I guess is fine. They're one of the more affordable ones. I was just trying to find a different alternative, but I'm a Batiste girl, I guess. Gotta go back to the one that works. We'll repurchase this. We'll maybe take these out of these empties totals if I end up just repurchasing Batiste, but if I'm still trying new ones, then I'll keep it in. But if I end up just sticking to this all year, then I'll take these out of my total. But for now, I'm gonna keep it in. And that, guys, was the last full-sized empty. I also ended up finishing 3 sample sizes. So I finished a body butter from ROUGE Baby, which is a sample. Samples aren't included in my total. I just want to show you guys because it will be in my year long. The second sample I finished was a Cover FX translucent powder. Cannot speak apparently, but this was the second sample I finished. Third sample I finished was a Scentbird travel perfume. This was in Elizabeth and James. This is the Nirvana Black, and I also finished this guy. It smells so good. I can still smell it a little bit. It's like musky and sexy. It's a good perfume. Also finished that guy up. So those are the 3 samples I finished, and then those are all of my empties. As for what I spent, I made 2 purchases from Ulta this month. One was literally this morning. I know, but yeah. no excuses. I've made two orders to Ulta. In total, it's $95.20 is how much I've spent at Ulta. And as far as how many empties I have, I need to calculate it. Hang on, please. Okay, so for totals, for what I used up $175.49. And so between what I spent and what I used up, there's an $80.29 difference. That doesn't really matter too much. But as far as my overall total, so out of the $2,000 that I need to use up, I have $1,824.51 left to use up out of that. So we got a long way to go. And as far as what I can spend out of the $1,000 that I'm allowing myself to spend overall this year, I have $904.80 left. So I feel like I still have a pretty good budget for the rest of the year, but I did spend almost $100 just in January, so not great. Hopefully there will be some months though that I do spend considerably less and it will make up for it, but I think I can do that one. I don't think I will be too far off on that one. The $2,000 used up will be very difficult to reach. I did it last year, or I was close last year, so I think I can do it. It's definitely a very hefty goal, but I'm excited because, you know, I love to have a challenge. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Crystal for doing this collab with me. I'm really excited to see how we do this year and how much progress we can make, how much things we can use up, and creative ways to get things out of our collection and used up. So I'm very excited to see where this takes us this year, and I'm just very grateful that I have friends like this on YouTube that do these collabs with me. I really, really appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you guys. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and hopefully that means I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!